Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning in some cases. I am messing with a new camera right now, so it's going to be all over the place, and I am going to be trying to figure out how to make this work. My son has the living room lights turned to red. Welcome back to Commitment to Capping, and welcome back to the Appointment Academy, and welcome back to 10K Wednesdays. What's up, Fratellone? What's up, Daryl Bailey? What's going on, my brother? I see you. Daryl's out there, real estate royalty, man. He's out there. He's changing the face of the real estate world. He's investing in properties all over the place and making a difference for families that can pick up properties at a nice discount so that they can grow their wealth and grow their future, and I love it. Go ahead, Daryl. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Keep fighting a good fight. What's up, Fratellone? So let me give a big shout out and props and praise to Antonio Fratellone. Right. So let me talk to you about the quintessential salesperson, the quintessential mindset of the person that has the grit and determination to not give up, that believes in his product, that you know what, despite whatever anyone says, backs up his product and continues to support his people and support his community, man. And so I want to give a real big shout out to you, Tone. Rock and roll all the way. So welcome. It is an amazing week, man. The numbers that we have on the board right now are like we could pull the plug right now and we can go and do what we have to do. We're 10,000 Contact Wednesdays. Together we look to create 10,000 contacts in the business. We look to do follow up. We're looking to communicate with folks, and we're looking to help as many families. I have had the great pleasure of communicating with quite a few leaders in the industry. I have two monitors going, and so one of them has my dialer and all of that, and I'm looking at the stats there, and the other one is you guys, and I'm looking at that there, and I'm also looking go ahead, brother Daryl. So I'm also looking to see who's joining the session, right? Because they don't make it easy for me anymore to do that. I'm trying to like and love this comment here. They won't let me love it, so I can only like it, Daryl. But because of the camera, because of the new camera and the new camera angle, it's kind of weird, man. It's the camera's right up in my face and the light is right there too, and it's a little bit weird. So let's see if we can get this going. So once again, we're making 10,000 contacts. A contact is any living, breathing adult human that we communicate with, either by phone or face to face or text or instant message or Zoom or FaceTime, etc., etc. I am going to do my best to get some more voices on here and start interviewing some more of the agents that I get to work with. I literally am working with some of the top talent in the industry. Let's see. So I started my day by making hundreds of phone calls, right? I'm looking at my stats. My dashboard is telling me, based on my mojo, let me just double check to make sure I'm not lying. So I have 1,888 calls made today. That's the calls made, the dials made. Hey, Michelle. And I made how many contacts out of those 1,800 dials? I'm a freaking lunatic. That's what I am. Let's check the contacts. There's 120 contacts made just on the phone, right? So 120 contacts made on the phone this morning. Well, between this morning and this afternoon. There was 15 appointments set today, and I actually have 26 leads on the board. Right? If I don't know, can I share the screen with you guys and not interrupt everything? Let me see if I move this over here. I'm going to try something different today, right? So if I move this over here, I don't know what's going on. And then I share this. Can I share that screen? Let me see if I could share that screen. Oh, screen share. And boom. Okay, wait. Let's see, boom. And share. There, whoa, I want the other one to be bigger. Let's switch places with me. How do I do that? There we go. So that is my dashboard for today. 135 contacts, right? 24 appointments set. So it says 2,000, but it's around 1,800 calls that were made. And 31 leads. It was 25, but I don't know. My other 5 came from my ISA department. But look at that, man. 122 contacts, 15 appointments set, and 26 leads made. So I don't know what this 2 calls thing is. But we are kicking butt and rocking and rolling. And see if I can get this information out to some of my people I'm looking to grow with. I'm going to head over to Face Breezy. I also have a bunch of follow-up calls that I have to make. This isn't exciting today, folks. This is just pure numbers. I've been burning the oil, making contacts and just doing some big things. I might actually be afraid to go into my messenger. Let's just see here. Hold on 1 second. JY. If you're calling me from New Jersey, I'm letting you know that I can't answer the phone right now. I'm doing lead generation. So whoever that is, I love you, but I'm not going to answer it. JK. Let's see what I could do. Let's see if I can get this insane lunatic to come on the show with us. Command V. Just if he has the time. My computer is like super extra slow lately, you know. Boom. So, so we've got a bunch of contacts already. I am not going to tell the number right now, but I'm going to just let you know now that it is well beyond our contact goal for the day. I had probably about 50 agents today contributing numbers all day long, and so the numbers are hedged in our favor. A contact, once again, is any living, breathing adult human that you talk to. Face to face or on the phone, Zoom call. You know, I do probably about 16 Zoom calls a day, so my numbers are outrageous. Then if you do text messages, you send out text and you are communicating through either text or instant message, and somebody responds to the text message that you send out, that is a contact as well. If you do a social media post, any social media post, and people are liking and commenting, and you are responding to those likes and comments, those are also contacts as well. And it was through social media today that I have already broken all of the numbers that we have tried to hit on a Wednesday. And it was in the span of a few hours that we did that, to be honest with you. And so that's me and all the agents in my life. So if you got a text message from me, I like to use my gratitude text. And you responded. I appreciate it. You are counted amongst those contacts today. We're looking to help you to grow, and we're looking to help you to find what you're looking for, and at the same time, just the contact-a-palooza in front of us. So if you do a live broadcast, right, and you do a live broadcast and people are watching your live broadcast, and you are doing, I don't know, the good work of making sure that your live broadcast is going out to folks, then every set of eyes on your live broadcast is another contact. It's there are a lot of live broadcasts going on. There's a lot of communication. I have my dialer going. I'm looking very carefully. I have my dialer going still. My dialer is speaking to folks who have clicked onto a lead in my KV core or in my follow-up boss. And so I'm sort of paying attention to that at the same time. So if I tell you the number, I don't want to say it just yet. With the social media post that I'm looking at, the numbers are through the freaking roof. And so let's say we only took half of the social media numbers. We would still already be beyond the contact numbers that we're looking to put up. So with that, I say I appreciate all of the attention that you guys are giving us, and I appreciate the fact that you trust us with your real estate needs, and you grow with us. Because the last contacts that I count are inbound contacts, people clicking on links and clicking through properties and looking for stuff with us, and choosing us to look for their new property, or helping us to sell their old helping them to sell their old property. Dude, I've had over 150 lead clicks today. Just today. So we're going to see. I'm going to see if I can get old Mark Stein and Dave Finale. I'm going to see if I can get them both on today if they have a minute. We're doing some big stuff. But everyone is busy. Everyone is rocking and rolling. Oh, shoot. I did not respond. All right. That's another response. So just through organic contacts, just doing the regular business, organic contacts, reaching out and talking to folks, texting, conversations, instant message, the number was at 3,422, right? When I started the broadcast at 4 p.m., right? I don't know where we voted today. We did our civic duty, but my world is all twisted, turned upside down because there's so much stuff. We had to go there. We dropped it off. We did it on purpose. We voted early. My daughter is mad because she didn't get a sticker. So 3,422 19. All right, so let's see if I can get Nick Krem to come on. Nick has been instrumental in really making this thing blow up. All right, let's go. No music, no nothing. It's just my dialer, and me. Christine over here feeding the cat. She's talking to them, and I thought she was talking to me. I was like, "Come on, I did it already. I'm doing it." Let's go. I want to give a special shout out, special shout out to my family for holding me down while we are growing this business. What I can never ever explain is just how important it is that as you growing, the support that you get from your family is going to keep your mindset right so that you can continue to grow as needed, right? Oh, you know where I could put this? All right, here we go. All right, so I'm official. I've invited everybody that I needed to invite. Everybody's gotten some big ups. I got the iPad going. I got the screen going behind me. Let's see if I can put this on the big screen. Let's see if that'll work for me. Boom. Now I got the screen going behind me. And we are kicking. Hello. I think somebody answered while I was talking. Yep. They answered and then hung up. All right. Well, we're calling folks back. Folks have called me. I'm calling them back. They contacted me. I'm contacting them back. Let's go. We've had a very interesting week. And so just so that you know, man, like the life of a salesperson, the life of a real estate agent, it ain't all it ain't always roses and pancakes. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's a little bit of liver and onions in that thing. Well, that's pretty good too, though. All right, Linda, let's give you a call back. Hello. Hi, my name is Sekou. I'm with the DeVoe Group here at eXp Realty. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. Listen, I'm putting together a list of properties that closely match your search criteria. Just got a few questions for you, and then I can let you go, okay? Okay, when is a better time to communicate with you? You're on the job? All right. Yeah, it says that you were looking on your phone just a few minutes ago. You did. You're clicking in property. Are you actively searching for a property, or do you need something? Mm-hmm. Okay. All that I've got is that you went through Google and you wound up at my website. I've got the time. If you don't have the time right now, I can call you back. That's fine. You did? You like my video? Awesome. That's one of those automatic responses when I throw the video in there. How many bedrooms do you need? Mm-hmm. Okay. Me too. I need another bathroom myself. I'm ready to kill for another bathroom. When are you looking to move? By January. When was the last time you talked to a lender? Okay. Well, it's hard to beat that. Your husband's a lender? All right. Well, I will definitely be able to help you. Is there anything odd or unusual about your request? You have like a pet alligator or something like that? No? then yeah, we'll definitely be able to help. Oh, well, you will be surprised. You'll be surprised at some of the things that we have to sort of come up with a solution for. Yeah, but that's all right. All right, so keep working, and thank you for working and keeping us going throughout this whole craziness. Yeah, no, I truly appreciate it. Okay. So the morning is a better time to talk to you. You're gonna work into the evening. All right, let me make that note. I'll give you a call about 11. Is that good? Like, will you have some sleep and be up and talking? 11 it is. I'll give you a call then. How do you before we hang up? How do you feel about seeing things virtually and sort of narrowing your selection down after seeing them virtually, and then going to see the property that you really love? Yeah, I figured that. It would probably save you a little bit of time and energy. All right. I will put this little list together. I'm assuming that you're looking in this area that's popped up, right? So you're looking in the Hudson County area. Is there any areas that I should avoid when I'm putting this list together? Not Bayonne. All right. All right. I have my marching orders. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye. Boom. Another one. What's up, Anthony? Let me ring my bell real quick. Okay. Bell rung. One more appointment on the board. And that should update over here. Oh, I know why. I am counting appointments. That I made on my KV Core dashboard, and not just the ones that are made inside of Mojo. So we are rocking and rolling. I am going to put our numbers up really quickly. What time is it? 4:25. We just missed it by 5 minutes. Boom. Throw that up on the board there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll. Who else has time? Hello? Hi, my name is Sekou. I'm with the DeVoe Group here at eXp Realty. How are you? I'm just following up, putting together a list of properties that match your search criteria. Yeah, I just got a few questions for you, then I can let you go. It is very noisy there. You have a bad microphone? You have a bad headphone? Okay. If you want, yeah, I'll call you back, or do you want to call me back? Okay. I couldn't hear the guy. The guy's microphone sounded like he was chewing rocks. Okay, we do this together, y'all. So, if there's any questions, if there's any numbers that you guys want to report your numbers to me right now. So I'm going to just put the big number up just so that we can go ahead and go back to our Holy crap. I'm trying to find the most the most appropriate emoji to go with this, to go with these numbers. Yes, we are already well past 10,000 contacts. I have a feeling like if I look at some of my allies, some of my partners and allies, if I look at their Instagram, it's gonna take us well into the 10. I mean the 5-digit numbers. My son is in the background doing dangerous things. It's causing me to have anxiety. So here we are again on Wednesday night, and we're doing some pretty powerful stuff. I want to try to get some of the Wolf Pack and some of the other agents. What's up, everybody watching with us? I can't actually see everyone watching, so I'm just gonna shout out and be like, hey. This new format that Facebook has going, it doesn't allow us to see everybody that's on. All right, let's go. I'm getting all kinds of inbounds. We got a really, really powerful property going up this weekend, and it is amazing. It's one of the houses that we built as a group. Sharice, Reese, what's going on? Ashley, I see you. See, the only way I could see it is if I open it up in like a mobile app. Then I could see all of the people that are watching at the same time. So I'm trying, right? So I've got it open on my iPad, and so I could see you guys on my iPad. Okay. Hello. Hi. Yeah, my name is Sekou. I'm with the DeVoe Group here at eXp Realty. How are you today? eXp Realty. Yes. That's what I'm calling about. You were clicking in the properties, and so I'm putting together a list of properties that match your search criteria. Just want to ask you a few questions, and I can let you go. Okay? Yes. That's what I'm calling about. Awesome. Well, how soon are you looking to move? Would you say like yesterday? Okay. What's going on? Oh, okay. And you're the landlord? You know, there's been a lot of people that have been asking me about that, and I've been wondering how it affects the landlords. So it's a 2-family house. You've got a huge mortgage on it, and the family upstairs cannot afford. Right, they've lost their job, and so you being compassionate is also hurting you as well. Okay, all right. So, what's the plan? Oh, I see. So it's not that you want to sell that place. You just want to move. You don't. You said you don't want to look at them every day. Okay, I can appreciate that. I understand that. Let's see what we could do for you. Okay, and so it has down here that you are looking at condos, do they have to be waterfront? You want some luxury. Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, uh-huh. No, that is a challenge. That is definitely a challenge. If your income is based solely on the income of the property and you're not getting any income, that's going to have an effect. But I mean, when was the last time you spoke to a lender? Yeah, this is not the market to buy cash. Yeah, the interest rates are so low. I would speak to a lender. I would definitely speak to a lender. I have somebody that you could talk to. Do you have one yourself, or okay? Well, I mean, you you could use who you want, and if you wanted to do cash, I mean, certainly cash is king. I just in an era where tomorrow isn't certain, I would want to keep most of my cash at hand so that I can be liquid if I needed to have to move around. Uh, I would hate to wrap it up in a property that will produce value for you, but not immediately. What happens if something happens and you got to use some money? I tell you what, why don't we do this? Why don't we get together for a buyer consultation? It'll be a Zoom meeting, and you and I could sit and talk for a while just about a strategy to get you into your new home. What's your email address? Okay, and it's KUR. Is it KJ? Yeah. All right. All right. At Gmail. Yeah, folks like us, we don't have to worry about being number 117. You know, it's Isekupile117 at Gmail. All right, my friend. I'm gonna send you a Zoom link. What time are you available? I have a ton of time on Friday. I have no time tomorrow. hmm Can we do 11:30 instead of 10:30? So 11:30 Friday. All right. I'm gonna send this off to you now. Anyone else that you want to be a part of this buyer consultation or strategy session, invite them in, and we'll talk and we'll narrow down our focus, and we'll go see a few properties, and maybe find you something new. Awesome. Thank you. Sekou. Last name is Pyle. Pyle. Okay. You have a great night. Thank you. Bye. Keith, what's up? Keith Lutz in the place to be. Anthony, Danny, I see you. Hey, listen, you know what? I want to talk to you guys about um, just how amazing this last year has been. Being in the cloud has allowed me to reach further than I've ever reached. And we've been helping a ton of people around the country because we're in the cloud and because we're not constrained by a street corner or a storefront or something like that. So, if anybody out there is looking for some help, to grow, if you're a salesperson, if you're an agent, jump into commitment to capping, and let's see if we can help you to like break the bonds that you're working with. I'm playing with the bank's money now, so let's have some fun with this thing. So that Sekou Krem workshop is a powerful piece of information. It's 6 modules that we put together to help all the agents that we know to grow business and get results like this, right? 12,000 contacts from all sources is not something that you could just close your eyes and do, 1, 2, 3. We've put together a system, easy to follow. No upselling. We're not asking you to buy more sessions or anything like that. It's just pure production and action, right off the bat. I'm tempted to just kind of show you guys my dashboard to show you that these numbers are real. Let's see if I can show you. I've shrunk my screen to 80%. I'm going to share my screen for a hot second there. Right? Can I do that? Is that legal to do that? Oh, there's an appointment happening right now that we set up. Boom. Let's see. Can I do that? I'm going to go back. I'm going to just show you the last. Holy crap. Holy crap. 8, 9 hours. Wow, I've got to load more items. I have people. I don't know if I could show you this. I think it's way too much personal. Personal communication items. I don't think I'd show you. I'll do it fast, right? I'm gonna go in reverse. I'm starting 24 hours ago, right? Let's see if I can get right to the moment. All right. So I'm gonna start here and go backwards. You ready? Let me show you this. This is so that you know that I'm not exaggerating with the amount of contacts that we're talking about here. Right? Bang, bang, and bang. Look at this. Look at this. Just going back 24 hours, just starting a day ago. It's row after row after row of leads, just inbound, attempting to get in here. Hey, listen, guys. I have some real estate royalty, some really powerful energy that I want to bring on. I want to share my screen. I want to share my time. And I got to let him go really quickly. But I want to bring in Mr. Jay Kinder, real estate royalty. What's going on, my brother?
What's up? How you doing, my friend? I saw
Dude,
you
man.
Man, I appreciate that. Let me come in and spread some love.
Dude, the love. 12,897 contacts today from all sources.
Oh my goodness. 12,897. That's a day.
Yeah, and that is. So now I'm gonna quiet brag a little bit, right? So I get to work with some of the best agents in the world.
Right.
I get to work with, and these are not like super seasoned agents, right? These are agents that are like 2 years in the business, less than 2 years in the business, but just nose to the grindstone, won't stop, kicking ass and taking names. And I've been invoking your sentences, man. I'm like, when you're in the business, you grind until you find yourself growing out of it, man.
Yep.
And these guys are putting big numbers on the board. So I'm just excited, bro. Look at ear to ear, baby, ear to ear.
Yep.
Dude, man, Jay, Jay, man, dude, I've been dropping your name places and people are like, dude, you know Jay Kinder? I'm like, yeah, I know Jay Kinder, man. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, man. So what is your, if you don't mind, this is not an interview, bro. This is us just kicking it and talking. What the hell is your week like, man? How are you there for all of us all the time, bro?
It's been so I've been able to say this for a long time, and I know someday it's gonna come back to bite me, but like I'm not that busy. Okay, so like I open my calendar up. I use my mornings to plan to kind of plan my day or work on a project, like a jam session on something, like a 90-minute jam session. And then sometimes it's like I need to get on a call. There's somebody that needs something, or we got a big well we're bringing over, and we got. I did the math this morning on a 50 agent brokerage at 9 instead of what I would have probably done otherwise. So I'm a little bit flexible there. But then I open up my calendar's open from 11 till 5, and so from 11 to 5. It is back to back calls. Now, the fortunate thing that I've done that has made it a little bit easy for me is I'm basically it's all inbound calls, right? So like I don't have to remember to jump off the call and go to the next one. They're all inbound.
Right.
So I put a lot of language on my calendar invite. It's like, listen, you're calling me. I ain't calling you. You're calling me. Don't be late. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, don't waste my time. Don't waste yours. So, and I'll be honest, like the psychology of that, people like are super respectful of my time. They show up on time, on the money. They don't miss calls. That's rare, very rare. And so that's made it very manageable for me to be able to be there, and I enjoy it. I'm like, every call is a great call. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking to people that are hungry, humble, smart, ready, trying to grow, want to know some more information about partnering up with us, and I'm getting to help them. And that's it. But that's my day, man. It's literally today. Today was a good day, man. It's not over. I think I got 5 more calls to go.
Jeez,
they're just back.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you. I had 17 one-on-ones today. 17 one-on-ones. But I've got them down to 15 minutes, bro. I'm like, let's get on. And like you, man, I'm saying, look, get on. Have some really great questions for me. The way that I've sort of been patterning it is go ahead and beat me up. Have some great questions for me. I'm going to answer you straight up and honest, and you can get back onto your day, and I'll get back onto mine. Right. But that back to back, man, it is definitely a grind. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it is. You know what we used to call it? Like
what's that?
We used to call it mowing yards. So like I came from a background of mowing yards before I got into real estate. So did Mike Reese. So did Hoss Pratt. Like almost a lot of people I know that have been
Brett Sikora.
Right? Yeah. We all came from that background of being little entrepreneurs. And so we used to mowing yards. You know what I'm saying? How many calls you got today? How many yards you got to mow today? I got 20 yards today.
I got 20 yards. Yeah. Well, I'm from the city. I'm from Harlem, right? So our yards are like 4x4 squares.
That does not work for you.
But I gotta tell you, man. That your hustle is inspiring in so many different ways. The moments that I have with you are they grow me incrementally. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, man,
I'm growing.
That,
yeah. You made mention of something. I've heard you say it a few times, but it like rang a bell for me the last time I heard you say it. You say that in this particular model, we've been given the opportunity. We've bought the opportunity to grow a region and to grow rev share. In a region, yeah. and I did the calculation. In order for me to have to do this where I was at, it was something like $1.8 million that I'd have to put on the table in order to have the opportunity to have right now, man. I'm just like, I'm knocked over on my ass, bro, man. And
Dude, when you truly understand, that's why and when somebody asked me, I had a guy ask me today, he said, what happens when they what do you say when somebody calls it an MLM? And I said it's just an ignorant question. I said, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but it's just they don't know they don't understand the model, so they're repeating what someone else has said, and so they need to be educated and informed so that they can better understand it. And so like that's and most people don't understand what you just said, right? Like the opportunity in real estate was to own a region. That was the opportunity. Or to own a franchise, and they rarely made money, to be honest. And so, but someone buys that opportunity to recruit agents into the company, then that's how agents are going to get into that company. Somebody bought that opportunity. At EXP, we all have the same opportunity. There's no regions, there's no territories. You can recruit anywhere in the world, and we all paid $149 to join. So it's you don't have to recruit, but just like we talked about the other day, I can teach you what to say to a FSBO, an expired, or to a real estate agent. It don't matter to me. I'll teach you any of the three. One of them is going to pay you for a lifetime and going to create generational wealth if you do it, and the other ones you're going to have to do every month. It's just a choice. So you might You might as well learn how to have the conversation with an agent. It's really not that hard.
Dude, man, we are having our workshops, internally. The agents that I work closely with. I want to pivot for a second and talk about something that almost nobody ever really talks about, man. You are an international recruiter at this point, bro.
Oh, yes.
South Africa is the last place that talk to me about. Did you? I'm gonna ask some of these questions. They're gonna be logistical, but like, did you go to South Africa in order to do this? Like, did you spend thousands of dollars sort of like figuring out what to do?
Yeah. So no, I didn't. I'd like to. I would like to. Let's put it that way. I'd like to go to all the countries, and I have made a conscious decision because there's an itch in me to go to Australia. Like, I've never been, but I'd like to. I want to see kangaroos. That sounds like a good time to me.
Listen, they're not as impressive as you.
No. But here's what I know, and this is something that I've had mentors tell me in the past is like, stay in your lane. I don't know anybody. I know this. You got to have somebody on the ground in Australia that's a leader that can grow Australia. I don't even know how they sell houses. I don't know how it works exactly. It could be the same or it could be different. So, and it's the same thing in South Africa. So I'm not trying to necessarily grow into other countries unless there's somebody that reaches out to me that has the ability to add value on the ground there and do things. And so there's so much opportunity in the States and in Canada right now. Canada's blowing up right now.
It's like going crazy.
It's nuts, man. It feels like when I joined, like there was 5,000 agents, and it was kind of starting to, certain markets were starting to really grow. It feels like that in Canada, especially Toronto. I talked to 3 people today from Toronto, like all different, coming at me from different places. Like, I'm like, what is going on? But yeah, it's
wide open.
Yeah, so it's
so.
I'm not really focused on trying to go international. If it happens, it happens. But I'm also aware of I can add more value here in the States, and I don't know that I can do that in those markets. So I'm just being careful as to what I'm promising that I can add value to, because if I for some reason the stuff we do here doesn't translate over well to another market or another country, I might need to learn some stuff first. So
right. I tell you what, man, it's that adage of talent finds you, right? So it's forcing you to expand into some of these places. Yeah. And I don't have to go too far to find a system that doesn't translate well to me, man. Like if you just go to North Carolina, down there, man, they've got such a booming market that it's not even earnest money anymore that they're putting on the table. It's like a due diligence period, and you lose your deposit if you do anything. Right. To the side, man. They're killing it and crushing it down there. I ask you about South Africa. First of all, I got a bunch of people for you to hang out with if you go down there. Right. My brother lived in Gold Coast, Australia, so if you head down there, we got a few people that you could kick it with down there. But I ask you, right, because there's a number of agents that I work with locally who want to do things internationally, and so the question is always like, well, damn, how do I do this and how do I do that and how do I have to go? I'm like, no, man, talk to Kinder.
Yeah.
Talk to Reese. Like, talk to the people that are doing it, and they'll tell you what you need to do in order to open someplace else, right?
Yeah. So the best advice that I've been given, because I get questions around international a lot, is Michael Valdez is the guy that we brought in from Sotheby's. He's the guy, right? Like we brought in a true expert in international expansion, and so. Joining the group, the international groups and stuff like that. There's lots of stuff. If you research it out in the workplace, you'll find. And then, what I would tell you also is like, it's a grind to open a country. And this is just kind of when I kind of saw how things were in the States. We opened up certain states as they would open up and like how things would kind of roll out. It wasn't bad, but it was bumpy. Opening up a country, really bumpy, right? So
I could imagine.
some people, like some of the biggest teams that we've recruited, like I lost the biggest team that I've ever recruited at EXP. Biggest team, not the biggest brokers, but biggest team. It was Jeff Cook. I brought Jeff Cook over. He was
yeah.
coaching client of ours. He came to us doing 30 transactions. I helped him build his business up to like 500 or 600. Then he went on his own and doubled it. You know what I'm saying? Did better than I could have ever done. Super proud of him. And he's a good dude. But he moved over to EXP, moved all of his agents over, but he moved over during a time where operationally we were a shit show. And it was what it was. And he pulled them all out and went back and probably will never come back because it was a painful experience. So like it's in new countries, like sometimes like those key people aren't the right people to start with, because you got to get kind of the bumps, smooth out the systems and processes and make things more scalable and, all that kind of stuff. And I think early on, it's kind of, you got to have a lot of patience with that. And so just kind of have an awareness, if that's what you want to do, you got to be pretty patient with the process, and you got to let people know, hey, this is going to suck for a little while, but that's why it is the opportunity is.
But the payoff is huge. Right. DeVoe, when we're talking about growing the DeVoe group, and we've done that same thing, right, where we've expanded pretty big, and then we've had to contract a little bit, right, because of the bumpiness and because of this. We call it building the plane while we're flying the plane, man. Yeah, right, and and so what I say when I'm talking to these agents and I'm sharing the vision, EXP or DeVoe or just their own business and growing their business, I'm like, listen, man, if you're building the plane while you're flying the plane, that's going to be a rattly fucker right there. It's going to make noise. It's going to be all kinds of stuff going on there. You've got to be the kind of person that'll jump on the problem and not just point at the problem. Mm-hmm. And I think that when we came over, right? So when we came over, 300 something agents or so came over with us, right? We did a huge move. Well, yeah, man, EXP wasn't ready for 300 and something agents to come over right now. Yeah, that's happening a day now at EXP, right? So 300 people are coming over a day. Isn't that crazy? But at the time, that's bananas. Yeah. So what we had to say to agents, man, is like, hey, it's gonna be rough. You can't move that much business without some rough. And so if you work together with me, we'll get this done. My virtual assistant knows more about onboarding at EXP than I will ever know, man. Yep. And so part of the value that I throw out there is like, listen, plug into her. She's gonna take you from there, and she's gonna make sure that all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. And we put together a folder, how to survive your move to EXP.
That's nice. That's nice. Rule number 1, check your email.
Yeah, check your email. Check it again, too. Yeah. Rule number 1, check it again, Again. Dude, man, I have so much fun doing this on a regular basis, man, and I have so much fun working with you guys. This morning, so we're living through pandemic. We're living through, there's some tragedy in agents' lives. If we talk about a market that's going up and down and up and down and up and down, depending on where you are, I don't think there's ever, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to make a definitive statement. There's never been a market like this before, ever. Right. It's just never been a market like this before. And I've been saying to new agents, hey, listen, we're all in the same boat. We're all brand new agents right now. So, let's make sure that we use the tools available to us. I want to speak about this with you in this reference, right? So you have, I don't want to disrespect the number, you have over 4,100 agents in your downline. Right? Correct. And your freedom number was hit. When did you hit your freedom number?
This month in October. Yeah. So it's my 3-year anniversary today. So on my phone, and because if you go back and watch what I posted when I announced joining EXP, it's unbelievable. It's the same thing I say all day, every day. I mean, it's really, really kind of interesting that it was like what I saw in the moment and how excited I was about it before I knew for sure what it was going to be, and what it actually is exactly what it is. So it's just kind of a cool to go back and watch kind of thing. And I think it was like the only video I've ever posted that had 20,000 views. Nothing I've ever posted has views like that. So like the first time I ever went live, it was the first time I'd ever gone live. And so it was like, I don't go live often, I think, is how I started. I think so. I might've gone live once or twice before, but it's 3 years ago today. And so that's for a person out in the EXP, is 50 agents in my downline is what it boils down to. And so I brought agents into the company in 3 years, and that turned into 4,200. So pretty impressive.
Sean Chalice says, who's the dude in the funny hat? And then he says, what's up, brother Jay? And he's proud to be one of the 4,100, bro.
That's right, baby. What's up?
I made a joke about. Yeah, I see the hat, bro.
Say I won't. Say I won't.
Say I won't. Say I won't, son.
That's my redneck hat.
That's all right, man. That's some hood shit there too, man. Say I won't, right? So I'm calling agents. I'm communicating with agents, and I operate from a perspective of, you know what, they got to tell me I can't in order to get it done, right? They have to tell me that I can't do what I'm doing, and so our day to day now is hashtag freedom number, right? Our day to day is hashtag freedom number, right? And what we're doing is definitely because of the pattern that you put in front of us, bro. And so I really want to say I'm honored to be in this universe with you, bro.
Yeah, man. Same here, man.
And
same here.
it is a ride, man, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got to understand how blessed it is for me to be in your universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard enough to find people like us in any capacity. Like, that's what we're always doing. We're always looking for that group of people that are going to, take us to the next level or push us to be better than, where we're at and, make us level up. And so it's cool that now, I didn't, it was hard. Like, we had a company that sold a bunch of products, like, to find the right people was so hard, and we did it for so many years. And now it's this huge group and there's so many like-minded people like us in it. And there's so many people that are putting in the work and that are just good human beings. And so it's a special, man, it's a special group that we have. And it's because of a special company that has a special business model that most people still don't understand. Okay.
I love it, man. I love it. Hey, listen, man, I when we talk, this is the kind of conversations that we're having, right? We're having these conversations around tables, and it's almost like, I wonder where the next opportunity is, or I wonder where this, or I wonder where that. We're not thinking in terms of, and correct me if I'm wrong, man, but I've never heard you have a conversation of lack or less than or going in reverse or anything like that, man. All of the conversations have been onward and upward, whether it's a hockey stick or whether it's a slow slope, man. We are steadily growing. You made a joke about the stock the other day that I freaking laughed about because I felt the exact same way. You're like, yeah, we're on a down day.
Yeah, we're on a down day.
What a down day. It's fucking. Listen, man, we having a good time, man. We're having a good time. My wife is behind me, and she's like, yeah, 4,100. Okay, yeah, that's our hashtag. It's written on my wall.
Yeah. Hey, listen, there's gonna be another 150,000 that join in the next 3 years. That's what I think the number's gonna be in the next 3 years.
Opportunity.
And they're gonna join under somebody.
So, and listen, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me, bro. It's gonna be me.
You don't got to get a whole lot. Just get a handful, the right people, and it makes all the difference.
Dude, I'm going to jump in your calendar. I'm going to jump in your calendar this week. There's a big opportunity in South Carolina that we're going to take advantage of. And they're big fans of yours, so I'm going to jump in your calendar sometime this week and
anytime,
we'll talk.
Man. Appreciate you bringing me on,
it's 6 o'clock, man. I love you, brother. Thank you. Real estate royalty. By the way, Jay, dude, if folks are looking to find you, that One Big Fire Live, how do they see you and hear your story and stuff like that?
Yeah, so the presentation live is onebigfirelive.com, and I think there's a version of that on my website at jakender.com. So pretty much there's a lot of videos on jakender.com, like some good stuff like you could find there. But yeah, onebigfirelive.com. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central I go live. I had a little technology issue.
Yeah, we glitched out yesterday.
Yeah, we glitched out. I went into the Zoom and they were all deleted. Like there was nothing in there. So I was like, somebody deleted it. And so there's nothing I could do. I felt like lost. I don't have any employees or anything. So I'm like, what do I do?
I don't know what to do.
I tried to create a new one. That didn't work. And I should have looked. I think I should have looked at the deleted because that might have been maybe something I could have pulled out of the trash or something. But I couldn't figure it out. So
Dude, I tell you what, man. Just if you ever need to, man. I've been doing these lives now for this whole quarantine year and things like that. Yeah. Dude, if you ever need me to, man, I'll jump on. I'll give you a hand, bro, because the shit just falls apart at random. And like you said, like you are your own production studio, dude. I love you, bro. I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you. I respect your time. Peace out, day, brother.
Yeah, bro.
You too. All right, well, that's a good time for us to hit the brand. I see Kev calling the place to be. What's up? Dude, man, I want a one-on-one with you, bro. We could sit down and just talk and just chop it up. We don't have to talk about business, man. We just hit the ground running and start talking good stuff. I want to give some respect to this commitment to capping group that I am working with on a regular basis. This is a group of agents that get together every single day. At 8 a.m. Eastern, we start making calls and we start rocking and rolling. Ton of contacts. And at 8 p.m. every single day, we get together and we sort of deconstruct the day. It is an amazing amount of accountability. Anytime, Kev, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna get you on and we're gonna start drinking and we're gonna start thinking and talking and whatnot. If you guys ever want to join that 8 p.m. call, commitment to capping, just jump into that group. It is for realtors, by realtors. And we go. Let me just throw this burner up real quick, and this is how we speak to each other. C2C, commitment to capping. I love you guys. It's just been amazing. So let me just give you an update, right? So we have... Kev, when you see this number, man, this is crazy, man. We've had 12,897 contacts from all sources. There's been another 400 and something in the last hour or so from all sources. I can't even do the math on that, right? So where are we? So 12, 8, 9, 7, 2, it's 9. 17, 12, 13. So that's 13,379. 13,379. That's crazy. 379 contacts today. We're going to end a little bit earlier, but I just want you to know that I'm not ending now, but I just want you to know that it's been an incredible day. Man. All right, so I'm at a loss for words. I stopped my dialer, right, to talk to talk to Jay. So my world consists of big ideas, big action, big results. My world consists of some of the most enlightening and empowering conversations. There is $1 billion worth of information in my sponsor line, man. People that are working with me. Yeah, Kev, crazy numbers, man. I don't even know how to react to this thing. And that's not all of them, right? Because if I head over to Insta and go talk to Nick, right? If I look at Nick Krem's numbers, around this Sekou Krem, posting that we do, there's another 19,300 contacts in that. It's nuts, man. Nuts. So I appreciate that, man. Kev, let me see if I can have you jump on just really quick, man, and just do some bona fides. I'm gonna just send you an invitation really quickly. This is completely, spur of the moment, man. But I'm gonna see if I can get you in here and say hey, and see if I can get two of EXP's royalty in at the same. Oh no, that's not it. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong. Don't click on that. That'll take you someplace else. Hold on a second. I forgot that I copied something else. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm still working while I'm doing this. So I'm doing lead gen and lead follow up while I'm doing this. So you just got one of the agents in the group. You just got one of their websites that they sent the lead of theirs. This is great. I love this. All right, so let's get back to work. There's enough of this shitting around. Let's get back to work. Yeah, I'll give you all the time you want, bro. Man, this shit. I'm on your calendar. Right, so let's talk about tools that we use in order to grow business, right? So one of the main tools that I use to generate leads is my KV Core, and my KV Core is the sort of the basic package that you get when you come over to EXP. You could have, the KV Core is a commercial package, right? You can get it. You just probably would pay more for it. I think it's like $50 for us a month or some insanely ludicrous number. But my KV Core is quite literally cranking out about, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 120, 115, 120, 125, 130. So 125 contacts in a day. That is nuts. What's up, Tammy? Tanksley in the place to be. What's going on, sis? I see you. I gave you guys a shout out a little earlier. Tammy is one of the agents that rock with us in the commitment to capping. I am hesitant to call it coaching. It's more along the lines of rowing this boat to where we need to go, because we're still focused on production. Although we have all of these great opportunities to grow and rev share and the stock, we still are focused on production. Guys, listen, I want you to understand that I'm bringing on real estate royalty. I'm bringing on coaching royalty. I'm bringing on growth royalty here. It's Mr. Kev Call. What's going on, bro?
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me all right? My mic is working?
Yeah, your mic is working. He's not all crunchy. Dude, is that a 6'4" behind you, baby?
It is. It's a...
rolling in my 6'4".
Yeah, I used this for a backdrop of one of the shows we did not too long ago.
No doubt. Yeah. Dude, man. So I want to talk fun with you for a second.
Yeah.
All right? Like fucking profit first. Let's talk some fun.
Yep.
Right? So you get together with your buddies, man, once a week, and talk to me about what you do, man, and share it with us, bro.
Yeah, so here's the thing. 5 years ago, we started this show. It's called the 12 Mile Podcast. We all grew up around Detroit, right around 12 Mile, and so it was really just a way for us to kind of get together and hang out. When I moved down here, you don't have your people around you, so we just really did it as kind of a Google Hangout, and then we said, you know what? Let's just put it online and see what happens. So fast forward now, we stopped doing it, and then when COVID hit, we go, man, we should start this back up. So it's really kind of become just a way to hang out, listen to good music, and now we have...
And have some fun, man.
And have some fun. That's the thing.
Have some fucking fun, man. You guys, I was watching you guys last week or the week before. You're consistent enough with it that it's something that I look forward to, man. If I had a DVR, I would program my DVR so that it would catch it, bro.
Oh, I love it.
And then I'm arguing with you guys here. I'm not even on with you guys, and I'm arguing with you guys. I'm like typing shit like, no way.
Well, that's what makes it great. That's what makes it fun.
Yo, dude, man, I tell the agents all the time, man, to sort of highlight their lifestyle. People are more impressed and more connected to the real you, to the genuine you, and that kind of heated debate is much better than all of the shit that's going on in the world right now with the extra politics and this and that.
No doubt.
Who is your top 5, baby? That is how we do it in the hood. So I'm challenging you.
All right. So I've thought this through. My number 1 is Biggie. It's not even close.
Okay.
I think. And body of work is. I wish he had a bigger body of work, but he ain't around. So
I mean, somebody gets killed in the middle of it. So
yeah, exactly. I think you have to throw Pac in that mix, right? I think they're probably 1 and 2. I think you have to throw Eminem in that mix.
Okay.
Right.
Right now, my brother is throwing shit at the camera right now. Like he's throwing shit at his screen right now. Fucking hates Eminem.
Really?
Hates Eminem.
Look, I'm wore out on Eminem. I got to be honest. I was a rapper when I was a kid, believe it or not. And so
shit.
And so when Eminem came out, I was like, well, there's the white kid.
There's my spot.
So that was that. But respect where respect is due. He's got the body of work. There was a rapper. Not many people know Cannabis, but there was a rapper named Cannabis back in the day.
Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Yes, sir.
I think Cannabis is super fresh.
Lyrically was no joke.
Yeah, and then actually nobody knows this person, but my partner Mylan, who's on the show with me, one of the coldest rappers I've ever heard in my life. So I'll have to find
shit. I know him through your show, bro. So I'm gonna have to dude. My top 5, right? So I'm a Rakim fanatic, right?
Yeah.
So Rakim in my first slot. KRS-One, I used to call the god of rap, man. He just his body of work, but his lyrics and things like that. I am a huge fan of Big L, and like Biggie, I don't know if you know Big L. I don't know if you were right. So Big L was, I'm from Uptown. I'm from Harlem, right? And so Big L was one of the Digging in the Crates crew and an Uptown legend.
Yeah.
Once again, taken too early, and it fucking sucks, but this is what happens, right? And I'm gonna say something, man, and this is not gonna be popular in my house, man. People are gonna throw shit at me, and my brother's gonna curse me out. I'm actually a huge LL fan.
How can you not be though?
When we were younger, we used to make fun of him. We'd be like, "Oh, he making songs for girls," and but so what, man? It shit is amazing and popular, right? And in my last slot, man, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna seem like it's like I don't know, exhibitionism or something like that. But my son is a fucking awesome rapper, right? Ja Lefty, right? He's like, if you took the sort of offbeat weirdness of Hendrix, right, with solid music behind it. My kid is sort of and I'm not saying body of work, right, because he hasn't released anything yet, but the offbeat, the mindset. My kid patterns himself after Jimi Hendrix, the rap Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. I'll play some stuff for you at some point, man. I'm gonna jump on your show and we'll play some stuff, man.
I'll send you some beats. If you send me some stuff, I'll try and I still produce beats every now and again, so I'll ship them your way for him.
Hell yeah, let's go. See, now John's gonna be excited about that. My daughter,
I'm up here working on. I just got home from the office and we have a Halloween show Friday night, so I just popped up.
You putting stuff together?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, talk to me about so just a smidget of business, man. As we go, as you see, Kinder was just on.
Yep.
And we talked about vision and things like that. Talk to me about your house. You have a real estate household.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So Rebecca and Josue, the Sotos, they put out this book called Marion Real Estate, and they're going to be doing their podcast and things like that. So I suspect they'll be approaching you guys soon.
Well,
but talk to me about
tomorrow.
There you go. Look at that.
Yep.
So talk to me about what a week looks like for you guys. What's your schedule like? Talk to me.
Yeah. So our week now is a little different than it was when we were building our business. When we were building our business, we were up at 6 o'clock. Do whatever morning routine you can until 7, which was either working out or whatever. We were in the office by 7 and role playing by 7:30, and so. Jeez. Yeah, we were both, Tina and I, we had an office at Remax at the time, and we would sit across from each other. I would role play with people in Pennsylvania, Michigan, you name it. And then she had her role play partners, so we would role play scripts, and then we would bang the phones from probably 8 until 11:30.
Old school, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, we moved down here. We didn't have a sphere. We didn't know anybody. I mean, not a soul. So we had no choice. We had to hit the phones. And our goal was 50 contacts a day. We rarely hit that. And this was each. So, but we would consistently hit 30, 35 contacts, right? We'd start with expireds and go to FSBOs, just listed, just sold. All the Mike Ferry, what Mike Ferry said.
All the Mike Ferry stuff. Yep.
We just
I'm right there with you. Right there with you.
Yeah, so we were able to build our business pretty big from doing that. Now, our days look different because we put in all that work early on.
Right. You're leveraged now.
We're leveraged, exactly. So now I probably roll in the office about 10 o'clock if I'm being honest, but that's my morning is I take the dog for a walk, I meditate. I'm real big into mindset stuff, so my morning is pretty sacred to me. When we were building the business, the morning is sacred for business building time. Now it's sacred to me for just life and
lifestyle
building. Exactly. Now we have 13 agents on our team, 4 admin, a couple in management with us. And we'll probably sell 350 houses this year for somewhere around 120, 130 million.
For my folks out there in the world, what market are you working?
We are basically the Raleigh, North Carolina. Our office is in a town called Cary, which is butts right up to Raleigh. Yeah,
the triangle.
We're in the triangle, exactly. Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, that whole area.
Well, I tell you what, man. My commitment to Capman Group, I should say our commitment to Capman Group, man.
Yep.
Charity is all she does is sing your praises over there, and your market is absolutely insane, bro.
It's fire right now.
It's insane. Mm-hmm. So I give you guys props because it's probably because of you that the market is damn near it's broken.
I don't know about that, but 11 years ago when we moved here, it wasn't that way. And it was experiencing a downturn just like everybody. We were lucky enough to come from Detroit, which had already taken a shit.
Which was like, fuck.
But it was better than Detroit. So we were like, we can operate in this market. When everybody else was trying to figure it out, we had been through it. So we were able to build based on that. And now it's, we're up near the top of the market.
I was right there with you guys, 10 years ago. What's up, Ryan Sundin? I see you, beast mode. He's giving you some props, Carl. You and Ryan would fucking have a ball, man, because Ryan is all into that, man. Top 5, man. Sundin, and he's got like this booming voice. When he came into the office and we were working together and standing side by side, lead generating and things like that, he's bouncing his handball and he's walking through the office. He's one of those walker talkers, right? So he's got his headphones on, and the other agents will be like, he's so intrusive. And I'm like, do that shit more, knock him out of the box.
Yeah, keep the energy up.
Dude, but like 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, right? So my first role play partner was a guy in Detroit. And he was I don't remember his name, man, but I remember that he was talking about that market. He was like, there are doctors in Detroit that can't afford to live here anymore, man. Like because the market had dried up so bad, they didn't even have enough patience to operate a fully functioning office. And so now Detroit is back.
Yep.
You guys are killing it in the triangle down there. Mm-hmm. And I got to be honest with you, man, the lifestyle goal, right, is to have time to yourself where you can walk the dog, where you can meditate, where it's not such a grind, but more like, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy walking through the door. I'm still in my grind mode, right?
Yep.
So I'm coaching probably about 52 agents right now.
Wow.
And my goal is to be one of the most highly sought after coaches in the world. I want to be. I want to be somebody's top 5. Yeah.
I can tell you a lot of the people that are in commitment to capping that we know from down here, and we push them your way because we believe in what you do so much, and we sing your praises, and they all sing your praises every time we talk to them. So,
dude, I bow to them, man.
Thought after, more so than you probably even know.
Well, we're working our ass off. We're working our ass off to break this thing, right? Yeah. And so we're doing something a little slightly different. I just got to fuck off from my gratitude text. I don't think he knows who it is, but
can't please.
That's awesome though.
Yeah.
And listen, that's a contact to me, baby. I like that.
That's a fucking
contact. Hell yeah, baby. That's a fucking contact to me, man. So it's funny. It's like it rings in my ear and I look up and I can see the response and it's like, fuck off. I'm like, yes,
right.
Let's go. But so just so that we're clear, man.
Yeah.
A million years ago, I was doing a workshop. And the great Les Brown was sort of like headlining that workshop, and I like opened up for him. I didn't even know who he was at the time. I was just this like kid that was doing fundraising and development, and they let me do this like sort of motivational piece before he started. Could you imagine doing a motivational piece before Les Brown?
Hey, if you're motivating, though, right? Probably better doing it after.
Yeah, no, I definitely am. After I saw him, I was like, my jaw was on my lap, right?
Yeah.
So he walks up to me afterwards, and he was like, "Man, you did a good job, man." And he's like, he says, "Young man, you look like you're working way too hard." Because I was working the crowd, I was doing fundraising, this and that. And he's like, "Do you know the difference between making a living and having a lifestyle?" And I was like, "Huh?" And he let me stew in that shit for a while, man. The whole night was going on, and I go back and find him, and I'm like, "What did you mean by that?" He's like, "Don't be embarrassed. Most of us don't know the difference between it." And I'm like,
"Yeah.
Well, what is it?" He's like, "You make a living by the time you put into your business, and your lifestyle is the time you take out of it, man. It's the way you enjoy your money and things like that, man." And so I've been striving for the last 20 years to have this lifestyle that matches the grind that I put in, man. And
yeah,
it's awesome, man. So hell yeah, fuck yeah, go in at 10 after walking the dog, and knowing that you put your work in, right?
Well, that's the thing. That's you feel guilty doing it if you're just showing up and didn't. It's funny. I tell our team, and I rarely get on the phones anymore. I probably made one phone call in the last 5 years, to be honest with you. But I remember doing a coaching session with our team, and we're sitting around the table, and I told, I won't say her name, but one of our agents what she could say to a FSBO. And she said, "Well, you do it. I've never seen you do it." And I said, "Well, give me the damn phone." And so, right. So I get on the phone. It's a FSBO, but it's really an expired. I come to find out. Close them up and 5-minute conversation, set the appointment, drop the phone and go, "There you go. I've been through the grind. I show up at 10, but I've been there." So,
dude, I get a lot of people that are like, "Dude, oh yeah, sure, it's easy. If I had you in my pocket like a Jiminy Cricket, then yeah, I could get this done." I'm like, "Dude, take me with you. Take it on a phone call. You got to be willing to walk away from these things. You got to be unattached from these things, man." And I got to be honest with you, man. I look forward to the day where the next set of crew, the next set of agents, the next set of leaders can just take over. Yeah. And I'm working from that perspective. For right now, I'm here with you. We're gonna do this together. Don't stress out. I ain't going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of the beauty of EXP, and that's where what I love about EXP is there is another generation of agent coming.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be too old and too tired to be in the in that day-to-day grind. And so the beauty of EXP is we get to kind of help everybody come up and still reap a little bit of the reward for doing that. Tina always calls it monetizing our brains. We've learned so much. We finally have a company that allows us to monetize our brain a little bit, and that's what EXP is for us.
Damn, it's monetizing our brain.
It is. Prior to, what do? You're on the hamster wheel, and then another thing Tina says, you've never been to a realtor's retirement party. Yeah. I actually thought a great video would be, a retirement party with balloons and all that, and then you pan up and it's a funeral home, and you walk in and
it's like, right? Dude, and let's put that together as a promo, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I'm talking to an agent. This guy, I don't know if I probably won't say his name because I don't know if it's okay for me to say this.
Yep.
But the guy's in his 30s and he retired as a real estate agent.
Wow.
We moved over to EXP. When we came over with a lot of folks, right?
Yeah.
But since then, he's been grinding and building and even doing it wrong. He's been attracting talent and things like that. And he always dreamed about doing something else. And so he literally said, here's my book of business, take this over.
Yep.
And I'm going to go off and, study Kung Fu or some shit like that. And he's
Perfect.
and he's having a ball over there, man. And it's that lifestyle, man. It is the lifestyle that we look forward to. Dude, Kev, it has been an absolute pleasure. I got to work, man. We got to get some more contacts, right?
I hear
So it's 527. I want to say the official number right now is it was 13,379. We've had another 200. So I send out a bunch of gratitude texts.
Yep.
Every single day, right? So that fuck off was a response to one of the gratitude texts that I sent out. I think I was sending it to a bunch. I sent my gratitude text to a bunch of agents today.
Perfect.
Right? Oh yeah, man, it was awesome. And so this guy, I'm not gonna put his name on the screen because the guy is an agent, and I know who he is, but he doesn't know who the hell I am because I'm calling from my smart number.
Yeah.
I got Kyle Vasquez that's reporting another 144 contacts.
Wow.
He said contracts. I mean contracts. So we got another 144 contracts there. We got another 200 gratitude text responses. So there's 244 on top of the 379. So it's 500 and I don't know. Let's call it 600.
Wow.
I'm rounding up now, baby. Let's go. That's how we do now.
14,000. Hey, real estate is a contact sport. So the higher that number gets, the more deals that are getting done. That's the
Dude,
beauty
man,
of it.
last month, right, or in the last month, I should say, 43 transactions done virtually.
Wow. That amazing.
In a space and time where people trust no one, we did 43 transactions virtually.
Yep.
And so I'm telling you now, man, I'm so grateful to be around folks like you and Tina. Let's see. Wait, hold on a second. Ada Doyle said, if this was Star Search, I'd give you guys 20.5 stars.
Well, dude, see, that makes up for that text you just got.
Yeah, right.
Done. Mark that as 3 contacts.
Dude, wait until you meet Ada, man. She is a fucking hilarious pip, man. She's got a daughter that is like bright sunshine and like the quintessential kid, right? You know when you see in the movie how they got that kid that is just the kid and imagination and love and sunshine. Her kid is hilarious. She calls herself a fly attendant. A what? A flight attendant. And she is fucking awesome. She did this thing where she did a video and like the address is like 436 Whale Drive or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the daughter goes, "That's a lot of whales." Wait till you meet her, man.
All right, man. I know you got to run, but the one thing I miss the most about COVID, and I never said this when we worked for any other firm, is I miss the events. I actually miss the EXP events, and I can't wait to get back to them so that we can all just kind of hang out and chop it up.
Dude, let's do something weird, man. Let's have us a party event on the boat in EXP World, man.
Okay.
And let's just bug out, man. It's just you, your music, and us, and
game.
And like let's do it. Let's invite a bunch of squares and see if they can come and hang with us, man.
You got it. I'm realizing I'm looking at myself on screen. These lights are so bright in here. I usually wear a hat so that it kind of keeps me from being so pale. I'm like washed out here. I love it.
Dude, but you got the COVID beard, which is really the only thing that counts, bro. It's the COVID beard. When people come out of this, talk about hipsters. I still wish I had some hair up top like you, though.
Oh, man. When I got it cut, it was, believe me, when the barbershops were closed, it was a mess. But
it was like, poof.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, man.
Tightened up.
Kev, I love you, man, and tell Tina, man, that you guys are very, very inspirational, and I literally share you guys as an example of what people could do. Before you go, I'm gonna take you out, but I'm gonna bring on someone else that I think that you know and love. Just so that we can have some more real estate royalty in the place to be. What's up, Dave? For now, Dave looks like a teenager too. Everybody's got a haircut, man.
Yeah, Kevin and I have never met. So
what's up, Dave?
Hey, man, we got to get you on my broadcast. So
anytime, man, anytime. If it's real estate related, I always say Tina is the one you really want on your show. However, I can chop it up and I can fake it till I make it. So whatever you want to talk about, I'm ready.
That's cool, man. That's cool. We'll get you both on. I've done. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Arajos out in Arizona.
Okay.
Carla and I can't think of his name, but I had them on separate shows. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, here I am. I'm sorry I'm late there, Sekou. I was on another session with somebody. I have not stopped on this stupid thing called the internet since I started at 8. I had an hour off, and I've been on this ever since. And after this, I got one at 7, and I got another one at 8 too.
You got one at 8. Yeah, you got one at 8, dude. 17 appointments today for me, man. 17 appointments, bro.
Holy shit!
We've been good. Hey.
Is that AA?
Kyle said, yeah. Kyle said, thank God it's finale, man. Ada says, great seeing you, Kevin. Agreed. You and Tina are super inspirational, bro.
Well,
so you guys are, and you've given us a whole new universe full of agents that are kicking ass and taking our name.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that. I give all the credit to her for that. I mean, she kind of single-handedly built it up, and I was just there supporting. So,
hey, listen, that's all our job is to pick up heavy shit, right? That's my job.
I mean, I tell her we've been together since we were 16 years old. So I've seen her go from a nanny, although actually I've seen her get fired from every single job she's ever had until she became a realtor. So I
strive to get fired, baby.
Yeah, she was never anybody but herself. Absolutely.
Damn right. Well, Kev, man, it is absolutely a pleasure, and
appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna say to you the same way I said to Kinder, and the same way I say to everyone else, man. Look for me if there's anything I could do to help you grow or anything like that, man. Please. I roll up my sleeves and let's go. Finale, you're gonna have to come on one of the shows where they're doing the music when they're breaking down and they're doing the brackets. God, it is hilarious. Hilarious.
I'm gonna invite him.
All right, brother.
Kevin, I'm gonna reach out to you and Tina. Get on my broadcast. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely, we're around. I mean, we're reachable.
Just check it out. It's on Fridays. Last week we had Kinder. This week we have Grant Wise coming on.
Nice.
Hey, really quickly, Kev. How do the people out there? You're in the Triangle, so I got a bunch of family down there in Raleigh, Durham, and things like that. How do they get in contact with you guys so that they could do work with you?
Yeah, so I mean, callgroup.com, CAULGROUP.com, or our number. They can literally. I'm Kevin at callteam.com, Tina at callteam.com, 919-263-SOLD. You can get us anywhere. Find us on the internet. We're
919-263-SOLD. Oh,
right.
Shit.
There you go.
All right, 263. I don't type that fast. Don't make fun of me.
That's all right.
Good. SOLD.
Yep.
Boom. I love you guys. Later, brother.
Appreciate it, man. See ya.
Thanks, Kevin.
What a day, man. What a day. I
see that.
Dude. We are. I don't know if you saw that final number, man, but I don't even know if I put up the final number, the 15,000 number.
No, I got the 14,379. I see. I'm just seeing 13,379 in the comments.
14,500.
It's a good day for you. Good day for me. I got just some great business building things that more work to do. A lot more work to do aside from the agent stuff we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like so a couple weeks ago I had Rebecca Mountain on it, and I'm working with Rebecca, and there's a great line that she uses. Commitment or cowardice shows up in your schedule.
Ooh.
Commitment and cowardice show up in your schedule. So she's challenging.
Dude, I'm taking that. I'm ripping that off.
Right? She's challenging me to 50% of my time to be used for building and growing my business. 50%. Well, and how I get caught is I have to show my schedule.
Commitment or cowardice shows up in your schedule.
Or dude, and cowardice, one or the other.
And cowardice, yeah. Well, damn it. I understand exactly what you're saying. And I made a few tough calls today. Tough calls today that to be honest with you, I was intimidated making, right? So in our universe, there are the green calls, right? They're the blue calls. The blue calls are folks that are making less money than you, that sort of look up to you as far as production is concerned. And you can definitely offer a lot of value to them and help them out. Then there's the green calls, which are like peer-to-peer. You know, we all came up together. We were working together. And then there's the red calls, right? And so my red calls are the people who are in the top 1% of the industry nationwide. And I have a call with a person. I can't get into any specifics, but I had a call today with a person who, let's just say, is in the top 1% of the 1%. And there are thousands of people in his universe, and we just kicked it and talked about the opportunity here, and I was sweating the whole time. He might be watching. Yes, I was sweating the whole time I was talking to you.
So how did it turn out?
Well, let's just say that
Positively,
me, him, and Kinder will be on a call within the week. So
I'm gonna send you lots of love and prayers. Not because you need prayers to build your business, but just because I love you, man.
yeah, dude, man. The fun part of this thing, right, Finale, is right. I get to reference you. I get to reference, Stein. I get to Mark the Misfit. When I was talking to you guys the other day, and I was like, you and Mark both took the risk to be owners and brokers, right? And so you don't realize how risky that is until you are a broker owner, until you have agents like knocking on your door. Can I get a minute? Can I get a minute? Can I get a minute? Right.
Right.
And so I took my hat off to you guys. Ada says, can I do your hair for that call? Yeah, you can do my hair for that call. Yeah, it took it to me, trying to shave my head off, right? So I referenced you guys, and I referenced the risk that you took, and I basically had the same conversation that we had the other day about options after closing your doors and switching over and things like that. And he was not only was he impressed, but he started calculating. He was like, oh wow, I could lower costs this way and increase revenue. The way that his mind worked. Anyway, it was you that I was having the conversation. It was you and Mark that I was having the conversation with in proxy, by proxy, right? And you made the conversation easy, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, part of growth and education is knowing that you can learn. Number one, learn from anybody. Number two, take advantage, not of the people, but take advantage of the knowledge others have. And, you've said something several times over the past couple of weeks that I actually looked up and is pretty interesting. And I think it's you as well. It is me. Mm-hmm. It's the imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
And honestly, last time was the first time I looked it up.
Yeah, dude, it's an interesting concept that it's painful. It's painful to know that that's where you are. We've been taught over and over again. We've been taught, go to school, graduate, go get a good job, work that job until you can't work it anymore, get a pension or get retirement, get some stocks or something like that and take care of your family and keep your head down and you'll survive. And then every little bit of success story, inspirational story, is those folks that take a risk and are doing things that seem like they're impossible, right? Or seem like they're incredible. They invent something, or they believe in something so much that they do this, or they're a singer or an athlete or something like that, right? And every single one of them, the first time they're in a position where they're either presenting or they are being on front, every single one of them have that moment of doubt. We're taught about the moment of doubt, and some of us live there. You, my friend, have gotten me out of my days without doubt, into my days without doubt.
Well, that's good, and I need to get myself out of mine. I mean, it, and this is, anybody that's watching this should really think about this, and this is not bullshit.
This ain't scripted, folks.
I just went through a session, and I was asked if I was confident in delivering my product. Right? I was asked it, oh shit, about 10 times.
Wow.
And it's like, and my answer is the same, but it got stronger every time. The answer is yes. But I got to tell you, my gut tells me, not, my body, my heart tells me, that, maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe it's not, maybe I'm not as good as I think I am, or maybe I'm not as, what's the word? Maybe I'm not as capable as I think I am. Right. And that's the imposter syndrome.
Yes, sir.
And when you're told in your career at times that you suck, and you're one of management in front of people, and I want to do this. No, you can't, because you got to do this. You don't have time.
Right.
So, and this is like, I'm telling a story without telling a story. It's tough.
It's tough. It's very tough.
It's
very tough. And the law of leadership is, allegedly people will only rise to the level of the leader. Right. And when we are questioning ourselves, because leadership, what they don't talk about in leadership is not a cap, but it is a boat. And leadership only works to the level of the folks that they're working with. The folks that they're working with keeps us buoyant. If I'm not working with the best agents in the world, I'd be damned if I would be the best leader in the world or the best coach in the world.
But here is, I'm not sure I'm going to explain this correctly, but I'm going to give it a shot. You talk about the boat. I get that. You're the boat and people want to be on the same boat with you, but let's change it around, right?
Right.
Do you want to be the boat, or do you want to be the lighthouse? Okay.
Oh my God.
And
there was a guy, there was a mentor of mine that said, "Don't be the hero, be the guide."
That's where the lighthouse and the boat come in. You have to send the boat out to rescue people. So the boat is always trying to help people. The lighthouse is the leader, the guide, right? And so apropos, my guest on Friday, Grant Wise, who taught me this, he says, you don't want to be the tugboat. You don't want to be the boat, because the tugboat's always going out and saving people. You don't want to, as a leader, as a broker owner, as a manager, as a mentor, as a coach, you do not want to be the tugboat. You want to be the leader. You want to have them follow you.
Damn. That's perfect.
Right? So, and I've got to remember that.
Dude, so every day, see, this is what people don't realize. Every day, incrementally, we grow one step at a time, man. We win this game by inches and yards, man. It is not by miles that we win this game. I want to share something with you guys because it's 5:45, so we'll be ending in a little while, man. But I want to show you guys something. So these are the numbers that I have not shared yet. Okay, so we've got 14,500 contacts. And then I'm going to just share my screen with you guys and show you what has popped up for me. This is my buddy Nick. This is on his page. We broadcasted this, and these are the numbers that pop up. Look at that number there.
Wow.
Right?
That's on Instagram, right?
That's on Instagram. So in addition to the 14.5, we got another 19.3.
So if I may ask you a question about Instagram, since you're working with one of the top people who know how to use it, what does that mean to your business?
So for me, right, I'm in a constant state of communicating with agents,
right,
communicating with brokers and brokerages and things like that. Instagram allows me to sort of display how to grow a business very easily and rapidly. It's a way to just reach right into the heart of the things that people like to do. And I communicate with agents directly through Instagram. So Facebook is a mishmash, right? Facebook is clients, there's customers.
Yep.
This is that. Instagram is really, really zeroed in and focused on your interest and the people I'm putting videos up talking about, how to overcome a single objection, and 20,000 people are watching this video. So it allows me to pay attention. Pay attention to what people want and what they need.
Right, exactly. You know, it's fantastic. I mean, and you guys doing great work there. You know, and one of the things I want to tell people too is you and I have talked about some heavy stuff in the past few minutes. If nobody knows, that was pretty heavy what we talked about. But who uses that phrase anymore, man?
Heavy, baby.
Yeah,
that's heavy, baby.
That was the 60s and 70s, man. I'm showing my age. But
we both are, because I was right there with you, bro.
So I you know, it's funny, you know, the more you do stuff, the more you look into it, the least you need to. What I mean by that is, so I was introduced to a system, reintroduced to a system I know all about, that can do anything and everything I wanted to do on everything I want to do as far as marketing and promotion and stuff earlier today. And not that the process blew my mind. It's that, holy shit, if we can find anything that's duplicatable, do it. And this thing that I worked on was duplicatable. Holy crap. 33.8. So duplicatable is very, very big. And if you got something that's working, figure out a way to duplicate it.
Yeah. Mike Ferry used to say predictable and duplicatable. I was like, is duplicatable a word?
Yeah.
It is now, baby.
Oh yeah. I have a new word that I want to debut here.
Okay.
And I got it. I thought of it this morning. And I used it with my good friend and client, Saeed Hammond.
Saeed!
Repassionize.
Repassionize. I'm a repassionize.
My objective is to passionize and repassionize real estate agents so they grow their business and become millionaires.
I fucking love it, man.
Hey, you know, I gotta do a shout out to you, man, because you know, if anybody is what's watching this is in commitment to capping and you're not showing up for the calls at night, you are missing. I don't know what you called it, you know, what they called like Pericomo and all these other.
What is the new version of that?
That has these great voices and the dulcet tones. I gotta say the dulcet tones of Sekou Pyle, because he's dropping bombs of wisdom, and it's a short drop where it's nice puff, and you get this. I mean, you're just bringing shit out. Not shit. It's not shit, but
I get what you're saying though.
You're bringing stuff out that's just like, I mean, he's blowing every night. You're blowing my mind with, and I say to myself, I've heard this stuff. But
this is nothing new.
The way you're presenting it and how you're putting it forth, I'm saying, holy shit! And you're helping me with the imposter syndrome, making me feel worse. No, just kidding.
No, but listen,
I mean, it's just amazing. If you're not coming to this, if you got an opportunity to go to these things and you're a member, you need to check this stuff out, because this is like you're getting an education.
It's repassionizing, baby.
He's passionizing me, you know. He's passionizing those that don't know any better. So you need to be on commitment to capping every night, 6 nights a week, Sunday to Friday. Where Sundays is official. Go ahead.
Yep. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to come in. You know, there's agents from all the brands. But listen. Don't be a punk either, okay? If you got a brand and you believe in it, then bring it to us, right? Don't just fucking.
That is a great thing to say. They're all this company, or they're all that company. That's a lot of bullshit, and that's an excuse, right? If you're looking to grow your business, this is a non-company, non-emblem, non-logoed call, right? Yeah, okay. We talk about our companies. Nobody cares if you come into that company or other companies. Nobody cares. That's not what it's for. But I will tell you, if you want to come talk shit, people will jump down your throat in a second.
they will, and it's not like a political jump down your throat where it's like left or right. It's like back this shit up, baby. Like you know, if you say it, mean it, and you better believe it, because I believe in mine.
I've seen it happen where somebody comes on and starts saying stuff, and then someone else will say, "What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about? Like, we do this every day. What are you talking about?
Who are you?" Right? I'll do a shout out to Fatima Muhammad for that.
That's right, Fat.
All
right. So listen.
Yeah.
It is 5:52. Brother, I've gotten to talk to some really, really powerful folks, including yourself.
I missed the show, brother. I'm sorry.
Listen, man, you was off doing your thing, right? And you still got more before we get to it, right? So let me ask you this, man. And this is something that we ask other people on your show on Fridays, TGIF. Thank God it's finale, right? Real estate talk, right? How can I help you, bro, man? You are helping everyone else, man. How can I help you? What can I do to help you?
Well,
blow this shit up.
The easy thing to say is keep doing what you're doing, but how can you help me? I mean, you know what? Just tell people about the broadcast on Friday, because my objective is to bring value to everybody I have on, and 90%, 95% of my shows have been with guests. We've got some great things scheduled. We've got Hal Ben scheduled for the future. We'll get Tina Call. We'll have Bill Pipe scheduled shortly, and we've got Grant Wise this Friday. So I'm real excited about this Friday's call because Grant and I are very good friends, and I just enjoy talking with him. And we have a thing. We're actually going to make a plan to meet out in Denver to go to John Elway's Steakhouse, which he considers to be the #1 steakhouse in the country. So
okay.
So
So we should. I want to hear about that.
We should have a field trip out to Denver in the summer when we can start going to baseball games and shit like that. And that's what
2021 when it opens all up.
Have you ever been to Denver, Sekou?
No, I've been to Aspen, not Denver.
Denver, really nice city. Since for the last 20 some years, since when they built that stadium for Coors Field for the new team, they built the entire area down there, which was all falling apart. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. And they do have New York pizza there, real New York pizza. It's Grimaldi's.
That's an oxymoron. The real New York pizza in Denver. I don't know if that's a.
No, I had it.
Really do that. It's with the oil and everything.
Yeah, well, they actually import. They have all different kinds of filters for the water to make sure that the water.
They import the water.
And they import all the ingredients.
Holy shit! All right, okay.
I actually had it, so I can attest. It is perfect.
Okay, I trust you, man. We sat in the Manhattan street, a few weeks ago and had oysters and old fashions, bro. Yeah, dude, it is my absolute pleasure to rock and roll next to you, man.
Thanks, man. Me too.
Man. Anyway, we are at Commitment to Cap, and we're in the last 5 minutes of it, man. We've reported these big numbers: 38,800 contacts today. 33,800 contacts. I don't even know how to say that number right now, man. Friday at 11 a.m. on Dave Finale's page. If you're not his friend already, go out there and friend him. I've cleaned out friends, I've cleaned out folks that are not really friends, that are catfish, so that I can add more friends. If I have not added you, I am at my cap. I'm cleaning folks out and I'm adding you. Yeah, man. I hit 5,000 sometime last week. And a whole slew of people just started trying to friend request me after I hit the 5,000. So I'm trying to clean out and add.
Yeah,
it's been incredible.
I've been adding like crazy and cleaning out like crazy, and I just do it on a daily basis. I don't spend a lot of time on it. If you're my friend on Facebook, you'll know what I'm talking about when you get when your birthday comes, and I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, yeah, brother. All right, man. I love you, man. I'm going to take us out with that. Dude, 11 a.m. Friday morning, TGIF, Finale's page. I didn't get to do the Heroes broadcast, but what you don't know is that on one of the morning calls, I got a frontline worker who is going to look up njheroesprogram.com.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's because I said I think he's opened up the program for truck drivers and delivery men and things like that.
Yes, it's not advertised there, but I am. Yes.
And so, he was concerned that he wasn't going to be able to have the down payment. And I was like, listen, why don't you talk to them at njheroesprogram.com
We'll figure it all out.
and see what it is.
We'll figure it out.
Guys.
There's a down payment program too.
Dude, I love you, man. And I'll see you in a little while. Don't rush over at 8. Take your time. Grab a drink. We're going to have a really relaxed night tonight.
All right, cool.
Peace.